Welcome to reading lesson number 7 on completing a table. Before you start this lesson, you will need to have the following to hand: your training booklet, a pen or pencil, a rubber, and a timer set to 9 minutes. You can follow the lesson in your training booklet, where you will find all the reading practice exercises, space to enter your answers, and you will find the answers at the back of the booklet. After this lesson, you will have a clear overview of what to expect in the reading question type completing a table, have learnt tips and strategies on how best to approach the section, and have a chance to practice the question types using real IELTS materials. There are 2 practice tasks in this lesson. The first practice is more guided, and the second you do alone. The question type here is completing a table, so you have to fill in the gaps in a table with words and/or numbers from the passage. All the answers are in order, and you have to scan for the answers in this type of question, so you're looking for key words such as times and places, etc. As the questions are in order, you start with the questions. Read question 1, find the answer, and then go to the next question. Your answers are either words and/or numbers, and you should note the maximum words allowed. Now we're going to look at 7 tips and strategies which will help you in the reading part. First, you need to read the headline. Then you need to decide if they are in order or not in order. In this case, they are in order. Then you can decide if you need to scan or skim, and in this case, you need to scan. Then you can start to find the answers. Here, you need to start with the first question. Once you've found the answer, you have to underline it, and you can write your answers, which are from the passage, next to the question numbers. Repeat this process for all the questions in the set, and lastly, you can transfer your answers after the section. Now you have time to practice with my help. First, let's look at the headline on Lesson 7, Practice 1 in your training booklet. The first thing you need to do is to read the headline and the subheading under it. What do you think the article is about? It's about a kind of beetle called a dung beetle. Now you need to find which part of the passage the questions in the table relate to by using the keywords in the table to help you find the paragraph. You have lots of words you can scan for, such as French, 2.5 centimeters, and Spanish. It starts in paragraph F. The questions are in order, so you can start reading from the beginning of paragraph F. There's no need to read the first part of the passage. You will need to scan for the answers in this question type. You can use the words in the table to help you know what kind of word you're looking for. Now let's start to answer the questions. Read question 9 and predict the answer using the keywords Spanish, French to help you. What kind of word are you looking for? In this example, it's a type of climate. Now start scanning the text from the 5th paragraph for the answer. And when you found the answer, you can underline it. Once you've found the answer and underlined it, you can write your answer in the question booklet next to the question number. Don't forget that your answers are from the passage or question booklet. And don't forget the word limit. Now you can repeat this process for the other questions in the set 10 to 13. You can take 5 minutes to do this. If you finish before the 5 minutes, then just fast forward the lesson. I'll tell you when this time is up. You can start now. Your time is up now. For this practice, you're going to transfer your answers to the space in your training booklet. In the real test, you would transfer your answers after the whole passage. You need to use a pencil, and you would normally transfer to your answer sheet. You have to check your spelling. All you need to do here is to make sure you've copied the words correctly, and remember to check the word limit. Also remember to transfer quickly and carefully. You now have 40 seconds to transfer your answers to the space in your training booklet. I'll tell you when the time is up. You can start now. Your time is up now. Now you have time to look at the answers and where they are in the passage, which you can read in the back of your training booklet and on this slide. If you need more time, just press pause. Don't forget that these are all the possible answers, and answers in brackets are optional. As you can see, all the answers were in paragraph F this time. That might not always be the case, but it does show you why you don't need to read all the passage. It would have been a waste of time in this case. Now you have a chance to practice alone, and after we'll go through the answers together. Go to Lesson 7, Practice 2 in your training booklet. And don't forget to follow the steps which you can find in your training booklets. It's important you do the same and follow the same pattern as in Practice 1. There are 7 questions and you have 9 minutes to answer the questions without transfer. So start your timer now, which is set for 9 minutes, and pause this video. Restart it when you have finished. You now have 70 seconds to transfer your answers to the space in your training booklet. I'll tell you when the time is up. You can start now. Your time is up. Now you have time to look at the answers and where they are in the passage. You can find all of the answers in the back of your training booklet and on this slide. If you need more time, just press pause. Don't forget that these are all the possible answers, and answers in brackets are optional. That is the end of Lesson 7, and after a short quiz you can go on to Lesson 8, which is on locating information.